Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome back to Moving the Chains with Ashmere here on Nuts and Bolts Sports. I wanted to hop on today. I hope you're all having a great day and, celebrating with your families. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Christmas game for tomorrow and a couple things that NFL players are doing within their communities to spread some cheer and holiday delight. So first, let's kick off with the game for Christmas, the Vikings versus the Saints. It's going to be a very exciting game. I don't know if anybody remembers the game from 2018 when Stephon Diggs caught that crazy pass and scored, literally jumped over the defender and won. So I'm expecting nothing less than an exciting game for this week. And we know that Drew Brees is already dominating for the division, but it's always fun to have teams that are still contending for the playoffs, aka the Vikings, play as hard as they can. And in order for the Saints to win and maintain the lead, they need to stop the running game. Dalvin Cook enters the chat. So they've got to stop Cook and make sure that he doesn't cook up. He's like one of the best running backs right now. He's got, over 1,400 yards. He's averaging 5 yards per carry, and he's got 15 touchdowns. Let's not forget the possible offensive player of the year, Justin Jefferson, who is dogging, right? He's come through. He was a little weak in the beginning of the season. And if you were me, who was hesitant, I traded him, and it was a terrible trade. I was really sad because now he's been leading with almost 20 points plus every game. And let's not forget Adam Thielen. So Kirk Cousins has a lot of good components that can carry him into a win against the Saints, but Drew Brees is coming back, second game back, and he's playing, he's trying to maintain that momentum. And I think in order for the Saints to win and lead, they're going to have to depend more on the running game. Alvin Kamara enters the chat. So I think Kamara needs to dominate a lot more on the floor. We know that he can because he is mentally strong and physically strong. Last week, they couldn't even hold him back when he scored that touchdown against the Chiefs, which was like 3 yards out, and he's still running through. So in order for the Saints to get that win, they definitely got to depend a little bit more on the running game, but we know Drew Brees loves to pass the ball, and he's waiting for Michael Thomas to make his return. I predict the Saints to win 30-27. Very close game, exciting matchup between the two. And let's move on to a couple little things that I read within the NFL community. I like to read these things around the holidays because, as we know, 2020 has been, a little sad. But in order to, keep people happy in their communities, the NFL is always giving back, especially around this time. So first, I want to talk about the two players in Mississippi who Martinez, Rankin, and Cadaro, Hodge, one Rankin from the Chiefs and Hodge from the Browns. They gave back to their community in Mississippi and gave some families some Walmart gift cards to buy whatever that they needed in order to have a good holiday season. And I thought this quote was really cool. Growing up, we always said if we made it for ourselves, we would always give back because we knew how these kids feel in these different situations, which is what Hodge had said. And I feel like everybody that gives back, it's always cool to learn about these stories. Another team is the 49ers. They've actually been doing 12 days of giving. So different days throughout the season. They've been donating almost, thousands of dollars to different foundations, different toys, different gifts, different types of things for families within the California community, and also, for different players' communities. This graphic that I just showed, I think he donated to, education. And then there were some other players that donated to the communities within, from their hometowns. Another one that I'd love to talk about, we saw this morning on Bleacher Report, I think we all got the alert, but Jadarick Wills for the Browns, he has Jadarick's Winter Blast, and he donated $50,000 worth of toys, gifts, and cash to 5 Cleveland families. He also surprised a woman with a brand new car. I wish I could show the video, but Adam Schefter tweeted it out, and he also donated money to a family who had lost their home in a fire and paid their rent for the year. I just love hearing all these stories. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm rushing through them, but I don't want to make anybody too sentimental here. And finally, the Jets are donating $1 million to social justice organizations, which I think is really cool. They did this earlier in the month, and they're just providing more opportunities for communities and, people that may not be in the athletic space. They're providing them with another outlet and resources in order to develop their skills and grow within their communities. So I thought that was really cool. So those are just a couple stories that I wanted to tell. And, I wanted to hop on, give you my predictions for the game tomorrow. If you have any, if you're betting tomorrow, the Saints are predicted to win by 6.5, which I think is doable, but it's also a little risky. So I would probably still pick the Saints. I'm picking them to win. And I hope everybody, has a great day today, has a great day tomorrow, and take some time to relax, because we know that 2020 has been overwhelming and stressful, and we all deserve a little time to ourselves. So appreciate you, everybody, tuning in. I hope you have a great day and happy holidays. I'll see you guys next week for another Moving the Chains episode.